No, we're just broadcast or downloading or sorry, recording this for our other members in our group that weren't able to meet or make it, just so then they can still be a part of this and then so they'll know how we went about things and how they can add on.
Mhm.
So I guess we could start from the first paradigms. This one I didn't know a lot
I don't know.
about.
Yeah, I don't know the first one.
Hold on,
Is
I think
I
that
know the rest of them, but not the first one.
the
yeah, for some reason.
paradigms are there's three of them: the positivism, interpretive, and um,
I think it was on our first quiz that we did.
and criticalism.
Criticalism. And where can we find is that in the book or is that
That was in the video, as far as I remember, in the very beginning,
okay.
where we did the very first exam quiz kind of stuff, where we had to type in our answers.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember that. I just don't ever remember that week was just a blur. So
Yeah.
It was
it's been a
kind of
while.
a video lecture, I think, that I was
Yeah.
taking notes on.
I just
Okay.
remember because I got a low score on it, and I was like, okay, I think I've got to remember this. I remember
Yeah.
it being.
Okay, so are you are you gonna type while we talk? Because under positivism, the theories that go under positivism are family development theory and social exchange theory.
I can just type while you
Okay,
talk.
and
So then,
he also talked about hedonistic theory,
what was
which
that?
was hedonistic, like,
Hedonist.
but I don't see that in what we're studying. But he talked about seeking pleasure but avoiding pain. So it sounded like it was a lot like social exchange, only kind of a more humanistic kind of theory. Like they just hedonistic as in Hedon, like hedon. Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
is that better? Sorry, I don't.
That's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not sure that that plays in this particular class because it doesn't look like we're really talking about it, and he didn't go into it very much.
Okay. Well, we'll
And
just
then
have it on the
the
side.
interpretive is kind of a truth is what you make it. It's not like there's no real truth. It's how the person perceives it. And the theories that go with that are family systems and symbolic interaction.
I'll go back and edit these.
Okay.
I'm just typing.
And then criticalism. Wait, let me make sure I wrote this down properly. Yes. Criticalism is life is a conflict between the haves and the have-nots. And the theories that go with that are feminist theory and conflict theory.
So, sorry, what was the theories again?
Feminist theory and conflict theory. And yeah, so that's the notes I had from that particular lecture. And it all had to do with philosophy or paradigm was how you view the family, like how you view it, what glass you're looking through, kind of a thing.
For the Wallace wheel, I found, you want me, I can add it in the document. I'm on it right now. But I
Okay.
found the Wallace wheel online, and maybe we can paste it into the document so we have a visual of it
Yeah, just if you want to put that at the bottom of it,
underneath
just
it,
down here.
at the very bottom of the document or underneath it.
Yeah, just so then you can just say refer to bottom of page. So we'll just say, I'll just,
Okay. Let's see. Insert image. That's the one I found online that is closest.
I'm gonna say I could even copy and paste the one from our discussion. I don't have to do it right now, but
Okay.
yeah, that works. The other one I think, oh, that's perfect. So do we need to, should we write down I guess, descriptions of each stage or the Wallace wheel?
I think, I mean, you can do like with the Wallace wheel if you want. Let me go back to the where is it? I mean, with the Wallace wheel, you can say refer, like, because it connects with how deductive and inductive thinking comes in. Because we can say like, where is it at? Deductive reasoning works from the more general to the more specific, where we begin with a theory, then narrow it down to a hypothesis, and then we go to observation and then confirmation. It's deductive. And then inductive is vice versa. It's moving from specific observations to a broader generalization and theories. So it's observation, pattern, hypothesis, theory.
Sorry, say that last part again.
Inductive reasoning works the other way. It's from a specific observation to a broader generalization or theory, where we have observation, pattern, hypothesis, and theory.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, just that last part. I'm trying to see. I need to pull up my notes. Okay. So, and then we can add another theme.
I think she might ask us, like with the other quiz, where we do like kind of application to a specific scenario or example.
Mm-hmm.
She might ask us probably to do that. Like how to apply it. Because I remember we had the activity like that, if I remember right. We had to apply the Wallace wheel to a specific example.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just pulling my notes up from week 1. Okay.
And I think
So,
with how it
go ahead.
fits with the process is how it connects to the Wallace wheel, I believe. If I'm right. I think. Like how
So
can we
how it fits with the Wallace wheel. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my notes right now.
Because if you look at the Wallace wheel online, they have with the inductive and deductive how it connects, which is what we discussed. What you typed already with what is deductive reasoning, how it connects to theory, and then hypothesis and stuff like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just going to go on and get that interactive.
That's fine.
I think that some of the, like if we review our quizzes, that will help
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
what she asked.
the ones where we have to type up where it's not like multiple choice, but you have to write a paragraph. Those I
Yeah.
find really, really helpful because she gave, like the ones that I got wrong, she will like tell you the right answer to it, especially the last one. So that might be really helpful.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I had all of my stuff in one area. Just need to... So do you guys have your quiz answers? Did you save those?
Yeah.
What was the
Yes.
question?
Yeah. Because I saved answers for them as well.
The quiz answers, if we have them. Let's see here.
Yeah.
What are they? What are they
Okay.
named under?
Okay. I saved mine in a document so I can go back to them.
Is it the preparation material? Yeah.
Yeah, it's preparation material.
Because the first one was with the. So with this question, she did not tell me the right answer to that.
What are you talking? Sorry, I missed what we're looking at.
The preparation materials for the. I just found something. Sorry to interrupt. Just before we forget, with up top it says know the tenants. On my quiz, she wrote what the tenants for each of them are. Let me paste and copy those for y'all.
Okay.
It's a lot. Let me go to document. Oh, tenants. It's a lot. Let me fix this. I'm gonna just go with 3 of them, and then I can choose which one. Let me see. She did.
Well, it looks like there's tenets of conflict. I think it's showing. Yeah, that's good.
It's deleting. Who's deleting it? This is not moving. Who's deleting it? Okay. It was doing something by itself. I did not have my hands on the keyboard. That was really scary. It moved by itself. What the heck? You have a ghost on this thing.
Okay, sorry, I was looking at different things.
Okay. We're good now. Okay, what else did she say? Okay, type of correlation. We have the negative correlation, and that's other stuff, but.
Perfect. So we can go over that. Let's go to how does deductive and inductive thinking fit with this process?
Isn't that kind of what you wrote before about how the direction it goes from more general to more specific versus specific to?
Oh yeah, we already have that.
I think you kind of defined it in the one before.
Wonderful. So, Elder Oak's article on how reason and revelation tie together. Or I think it's just asking how reason and revelation tie together.
What is that article about? Do you remember?
He goes through, I can't remember exactly, it's been a while. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Was that our second? I think she asked about on one of the quizzes. Did she ask about on a quiz?
Well, that's what I thought. I saved all my quizzes, but I don't know where it's at.
Hold on, I'll look.
Okay. Just gonna pull up my memory. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just waiting. I need to go plug my computer into the Ethernet cable.
We've only taken 2 quizzes, or did we take 3?
We took 3 quizzes, but the third one is not graded yet, at least on my end.
Okay.
I can go in and see. Well, it doesn't graded it.
Okay, and that was in lesson 2, right?
For what?
For Elder Oaks?
I found it.
Oh, good.
You can just Google it, and it will tell you Alan H. Oaks, BYU, Idaho, Reason and Revelation.
Perfect.
Okay, it says that knowledge about the Earth and its various form of life is expanding so rapidly that it can hardly be cataloged.
I think the general idea behind it was do your due diligence and then ask for confirmation kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I skimmed the article. I didn't read it super close, but that's kind of what I got out of it. You need both. You can't just depend on science for truth. You have to pray about it.
I feel like another thing is that to receive revelation, like reason and revelation go hand in hand. I can't remember what else it was talking about, but it talked about how like you can't have reason one or the other.
Yeah, no one can find, he says, no one can find God or understand his doctrines, ordinances without using the means he has prescribed for receiving the truth of his gospel. That's why gospel truths have been corrupted and gospel ordinances have been lost when their meaning has been left to the interpretations and the application has been left to the sponsorship of scholars who reject the revelations and lack the authority of God. So it's what Shell said. It cannot be either or, it has to be together.
I'm trying to think of how to word all of that.
You want me to copy and paste that in there?
Yeah, you might as well just do that, just so we can read it.
Okay, let me go up. Because I think that summed it up really well.
I'm really glad you guys know how to use Google Docs because I don't. I'm just watching in amazement as it just all appears on the screen.
And you're able to go on there too as well, which is the cool thing. It's like you can have so many people.
So would I just hit editing mode and then I could put it in there too?
You just click on the document. You just click on it and it lets you edit.
Okay.
So you can type as well while we're typing.
You're doing a great job.
Hey, it's okay. If you just want to include the stuff, we can type.
Okay.
This is from the quiz.
It's quiz number 2, right?
Well,
sorry, I'm looking for all of this. Do you think we'll need to do the 3 major parts of a theory? Does that say it in here? Oh, yeah, parts of the theory and how it relates to one another.
I could delete this and I won't let me. Oh, there's something in the way and it won't let me. Mine too. It's invisible.
So where's everybody from?
I'm from Germany. But I live in Texas.
I'm moving to Texas this summer.
Lesson 2, preparation.
I'm from California. That's why I had to ask you if it was mountain time
Oh,
because
no worries. What part of California?
I live in Southern California.
Oh, cool. I lived in LA over the summer.
Yeah, I don't like it there.
It was good for a summer. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, I
No,
mean, it's exciting and there's lots of culture and stuff, but driving there about gives me an anxiety attack. I live by the Redlands Temple, and so it's a little more rural, a little more calm. Yeah.
yeah. That's yeah, driving there, I would take people to the airport all the time, and it's like a 30, 45-minute drive from where I lived, and it would take me over an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't.
With a baby, it wasn't really fun.
No. You have a baby?
Yes, he just turned 1 on Monday.
Oh, how cute.
My
Yeah.
little one is 20 months.
Oh, that's so fun. Boy or girl?
Girl.
Oh, I have
And
a
then
little boy.
she needs to have a bows, and she needs to run away with mommy's purse and play on my shoes. And
Of course.
That's so fun. I'm waiting for grandchildren now.
Oh, you're in that fun stage.
you're in the stage where you can keep him for a couple of hours and then give him away, give him back, and rest.
I'm really looking forward to that. I just don't have any yet.
My sister's having a baby, so my mom's really excited because I had the first grandbaby, and I'm the younger sister, and my older sister is finally having a baby, so my mom is just ecstatic, I guess you could say. And then we're moving to Texas, so she's kind of mad. Like, oh, so we have our baby, and then you're gonna move away. So
My parents are still in Germany, so they're trying. They were here last October, and then they're going to be here in March. And then my husband and I and our daughter are going to go to Germany for 3 weeks in the summer, and then they want to come back to Texas for a couple of weeks later on.
Oh, cool. What part of Germany?
Berlin.
Berlin? Oh, fun. I went there it's been a while, but it's beautiful there. It's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay, so, oh yeah, and then parts of a theory, we have that. How families are unique and thus we need families to work. Oh, these are all parts of that, okay. And then I put all of the critiques for, it's just we had the family development theory, exchange theory, and I couldn't remember what other theories we've gone over.
I thought we've only done 2. She wants them all?
Well, it's just the two. It's just the 2 theories we've been over. That's what I thought. We just have been over the 2, so I didn't want to go forward and put more.
Well,
So I just wanted to check and make sure.
do we have more theories?
Well, yeah,
I don't think we've gone over any more yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so then how to use each theory to analyze as well as help a family. So,
See, that seems a little cryptic to me.
yeah.
Because could we even talk about, I mean, we could talk about what we see, but how does it, I'm not sure it explained how we use it.
Well, that's what I was trying to think of. It's just, I feel like with the family development theory, it helps us to see what stages each family is in. So maybe I think that's what we can use it as. I think that's what she's asking for. Because we have the family life cycle.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I can think of.
The exchange theory and the family developmental theory.
Is it social exchange theory, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, that one is like, if I can remember right, we kind of seek out, like, in a relationship, you don't want to be in a relationship unless you are going to receive something out of it. kind of thing, right? And so with a family, it's like,
Oh, I know. How social exchange theory could be helpful has to do with like premarital counseling and before you get into the relationship, where you would analyze the pros and the cons and try not to
yeah.
let the emotion get in the way.
Yeah, we only have 2 theories. You're right. I was just checking up on that.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, I remember it because you use social exchange theory when you make a list of pros and cons of the relationship. So in a family, so how to use each theory to analyze as well as help a family.
Let me look in the textbook. I think there's lots of there.
Yeah, I'm looking as well. It's 249. Well, we have the basic assumptions that,
So we have the social exchange. Okay, let me see here.
so it focuses on the dynamics. I'll just write it.
Isn't it like counseling? Didn't we talk about counseling and stuff?
The social exchange theory. Sorry, guys, I'm so when it comes to notes. I like to have everything.
No, that's perfect. No, I like that. I think, like with this class, what I like is we have to go into so much depth every week with applying it to different scenarios in our personal life. It makes it much easier to prepare for an exam.
Oh, yeah.
Be able to put in detailed notes and everything and be confident that, we have all the answers.
Yeah. I just am like, I have to be so thorough. I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to
That's
that.
fine.
Okay.
You should have seen me when I did my IB diploma in high school. I took 6 classes and I had a thick folder for each of them, like color-coded, highlighted, and sticky notes, and all night neat and tidy. My mom was telling me she thought a couple of times to test me for OCD.
I think I have that too. Oh, sorry. That's just my laundry saying it's done. Okay. So do you think we're good on the social exchange theory and the family development theory? And I think also we can let the other girls look at it and add to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we
What
don't have
about
to,
what about the stress model?
do we have to do the stress model in here?
I mean, wouldn't that tie into help? Or is that because like I don't see it on the study guide, and I remember how we had to go into depth into the mood log and everything else.
That's
What
a
was
different.
a mood log?
That's a different class.
That's a different. See, yeah, taking 6 marriage and family classes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I understand.
I know
I was
what
like,
you're
I've
talking
heard about that, but I
about.
don't think it's for this class.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Okay, so for the stage 1, for the establishment phase, the tasks, so I'm going to go back to that. I just made my video on this actually, so you should know. Okay, so tasks are, if you guys get on the book and want to do a couple of the other ones, so
Yeah.
I'll do 1 through, we can split it up 3 ways. So I'll do 1 through 3, and then
It's on
someone will
page
just have 2.
It's on page 76, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
page 76, and then it's just, if you guys just want to write those out, I'll do 1 through 3. Lisa could do 4 through 6, and then Carrie, or however you guys want to do. I don't care.
I'll do number 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
So all I have to do is just start typing?
Yeah.
That's all.
Click on it and type. So families with adolescents that's teenagers.
Yes. So I have to laugh in the tasks with preschool children. It says one of the tasks are coping with energy depletion and lack of privacy as parents. I feel like that's in stage, the childbearing family stage. I feel like my son's not even in preschool, but he
Oh, I
has.
agree. I think you lost it like when the baby was born.
Yeah, that's what I feel. He has to be, every time he knows my husband or I are in the shower, he will come and open up the shower curtain, and he has to sit there and watch you.
Yes, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
And he doesn't care if he gets wet. He will open it up, and he'll get so mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I just want privacy. But if I shut the door, he'll freak out. So I'm like, well, you don't understand what's going on right now, but soon this is not okay.
With my daughter, she has to have her toothbrush with her toothpaste in her hand and watch me while I shower. Or she'll throw herself on the floor screaming like she's about to die.
Oh, of course. They
You
get
guys,
such attitudes.
you need to utilize the television. Make him super excited, super interested in the show, and then run for the shower for 10 minutes.
That's smart. See, I usually, if I need a long shower, I just have started to take showers at night.
Or during nap time.
Oh yeah, during nap time, I know. His nap time is so crazy right now because he's transitioning into one nap. And yeah, so my husband and I were like, you know what, I think we're not liking this phase right now. He's such a good little guy though. He's so fun.
We hope that we're trying for another one, and so we're hoping that next one will be a boy, but knowing our luck, it probably will be a girl again.
I know, I'm like, I don't want to think about that just yet.
Yeah, well, she's like 20 months, almost 2 years, and by the time the next baby will be born, she'll be close to 3.
Yeah, that's perfect.
She'll be
That's
almost.
kind of what we want to do. Okay. So.
But it's so funny, like in the first couple stages, I can so relate to it.
I know.
Yeah, I went through all that.
I think Lisa's here just laughing. Okay. So we have dynamics of families with teens and the various factors that play a role in making this a challenging stage of family life. So would this just be, I was thinking it would just be under stage 5.
Yes.
But is it somewhere else?
78.
Oh, the dynamics of family on page 80.
I think, isn't that what a couple of those presentations were on this week? Is like one was an overall and then one's focused on the teens.
Yeah, that's...
That second, I can't remember their names, Cynthia and somebody else. Sierra?
Yeah.
Well, I think right here, because it's asking for the dynamics of families with teens.
There's a page about it?
Well, that's what I was wondering. It seemed like there was a page about it, but I just think it's just on page 78, families with adolescents, because it talks about this is when there's a rapid change of physical, cognitive, and psychosocial change. And so with this, so it's asking the various factors that play a role in making this a challenging stage of family life. So let's say during
I think it's because they're establishing their own identities which conflict with the family's values.
Yeah.
And they want to have, how can I put this? Now how like little kids, ever since they're born, they're trying to be like you and copy everything that you do. And I think they're in teenagers, they're just putting that to a test.
Right.
What they've seen from their parents, how much true or how false it is. If that's really going to bring them anywhere in life.
Yeah.
And I think since their brains are still developing, especially during the teenage years, they have that just innate desire and strive to do that. Because they like, if teenagers act up, usually like severely act up in school to a point of drugs and alcohol, they saw it somewhere in their parents' life or from other relatives that they had extreme close contact with. And so they think, oh, they're doing it, and they're having a house and an income. Why can't I do it right now? When they don't understand that that's not the right time or place to do it when you're a teenager. That's the time to prepare for college or for other things that you want to do after you're done with school.
Yeah. So I guess something else.
Wow, we did a really good job. You guys did a good job.
Doing work. Okay. There's another thing that talked about there's concerns about our future.
Yeah.
Like what I think was it Carrie was talking about? Or Lisa, I think Lisa was talking about.
And also they take on more responsibility, or they should give them more responsibility.
Yeah. Unless they're my little siblings, they don't take on any responsibilities. Okay. Perfect. So then the next one is understanding the dynamics of families with violence, but
I think that's next week.
yeah, I don't know.
I think it's
That is my presentation.
for next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So I think we've filled it out as much as we've gone over so far.
Yeah. And do you guys have any questions, or is there anything that you guys aren't understanding as well right now about some of this stuff?
I think it's pretty straightforward and outlined really well, so.
Yeah. Okay, so I just added these critiques. I don't know if you guys want to look over them, see if there's anything else that needs to be added. But I feel like I got a good gist, but if you guys would like to change, you're more than welcome to.
The thing is, understand the dynamics. Ooh, where did it go?
Sorry.
The dynamics of family with violence. The thing is, that word dynamics is what's throwing me off.
I think it's like, because it makes it more of like a broad.
I think it's like the interaction.
Family violence is on page 225. And so, I don't know. Like with my PowerPoint presentation with my other group member, we probably should include that today, but I don't understand what it means by dynamics of families with violence. I can Google it, because that would be something good to put into the PowerPoint.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Let's just wait until next week, and then we'll have the other people add in stuff.
Okay, I found a document online. Okay, sounds good.
Just so then we don't have to worry about it right now, and then I have other classes I need to get done as well, so.
Yeah. This looks really good, thank you.
Yeah, we did it. You guys did awesome. We all did really good.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe we can get a hold of the rest of the group and see what else we need to go through. So I'm just checking, make sure everything's. And then we can research, or I guess we can study it a little bit more and everybody meet back hopefully sometime next week and we can go over things that we still are, if we have questions on or whatnot. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, well, we will see you guys later, and I will post this on iLearn in case you guys want to watch again, but don't feel like you have to.
And will this document just stay up? I can just click back to it, or do I need to save it?
Yeah, so I shared it with all of you guys, so unless I delete it, which I promise I won't, you'll be able to view it. And so we'll just keep it up on the Google Docs, and we'll let the other people go through and add whatever they want to add to it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, well, we'll see you guys. I'm going to stop the broadcast, but if you guys have any other questions, I guess we can use the question board, or we can just text each other, or even just, I'll show you something. What we can do is right here, if you have a question about something, so you just will highlight this and write a comment, and then right here, say, like, I don't understand this. And so we can all help each other out, and then if you have a reply to it, and then, you know, you can just like, well, we can reply to each other. And then if it's been resolved, then you can just press resolve. Or, I guess, does that help? Like, so if you don't understand something or if we need to change it, just highlight it and then press comment. Okay. And then we can all kind of like keep track of each other that way.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.